It's past midnight. You're not even enjoying what you're watching anymore. You're just scrolling. One video. Another. You've seen this type of content 100 times. It doesn't make you laugh. It doesn't teach you anything. But you can't stop. So you tell yourself, just 5 more minutes. That was 40 minutes ago. And the worst part? Tomorrow, you'll sit down to do something that actually matters. Work on your project, study, write, create, train, and you'll feel nothing. Zero energy. Zero drive. Like your brain is running on empty. You'll blame your discipline, your laziness, your lack of willpower. Here's the truth. It's not discipline. Your brain is bankrupt, and you spent every last cent on garbage. Listen. Your brain has a reward system. Think of it like a bank account. Every time something good happens, you finish a task, you hit the gym, you have a real conversation, your brain deposits dopamine. That's the currency of motivation, of drive, of feeling alive. Now here's what nobody tells you. Your phone is a pickpocket. Every notification, every scroll, every autoplay video, every like, every reply, every ping, your brain releases a tiny hit of dopamine. Small, fast, easy. And your brain loves easy. The problem is this: your brain is not stupid. It adapts. When you flood it with hundreds of tiny dopamine hits every single day, it does something brutal. It reduces the number of receptors. It turns down the volume on its own reward system. Why? Because it's trying to protect itself from overload. The result? Normal life stops feeling rewarding. Getting out of bed feels pointless. Starting a project feels impossible. Even things you used to love, they feel flat, grey, like eating food with no taste. This is called anhedonia, the inability to feel pleasure from things that should feel good. This is not laziness. This is what happens when you treat your brain like a slot machine for 4 hours a day. You didn't fail at discipline. You broke your own reward system. And now the bill is due. The good news? You can rebuild it. But not by downloading another productivity app. Not by making another to-do list. Not by watching a motivation video for the 14th time. Here's exactly how. Rule number 1. Starve the machine. Stop feeding the cycle. For the next 7 days, not forever, just 7 days, you remove your highest stimulation apps from your phone's home screen. Bury them. Better yet, delete the apps and only use them on a browser. Add friction between you and the hit. Why? Because your brain is desperate for easy dopamine right now. The moment you remove the easy source, it starts recalibrating. Receptors start recovering. The baseline begins to rise. But I'll be bored. Yes. That's exactly the point. Boredom is not the enemy. Boredom is your brain in withdrawal, searching for its own signal. That discomfort is the sensation of your reward system waking back up. The first 48 hours will feel like crawling through concrete. By day 4, most people notice something unexpected. Their own thoughts start feeling interesting again. Their mind starts generating ideas. Tasks start feeling more manageable. That is not a coincidence. That is your brain getting its money back. Rule number 2. Build slow dopamine first. Not all dopamine is the same. Fast dopamine, scrolling, gaming, junk food, floods your system and crashes fast. It's borrowed money. You feel it for a second, and then you owe more. Slow dopamine, exercise, creating something, learning something hard, finishing real work, builds up over time. It stacks. It compounds. It's the kind that actually pays you back. Here's your assignment for this week. Every morning, before you touch your phone, do one thing that earns slow dopamine. 20 minutes. That's it. Walk outside. Do a workout. Read 10 pages. Write something. Sketch something. Make something with your hands. But I don't feel like it. That's because your receptors are depleted. The feeling comes after the action, not before. You don't wait to feel motivated to do the thing. You do the thing. Then the motivation appears. That sequence, action first, reward second, is the only sequence that rebuilds your system. 1 week of this creates a measurable shift in your baseline mood and focus. Not because of magic. Because that's how long it takes for your dopamine receptors to start becoming more sensitive again. Rule number 3. Make real tasks feel like wins. Your brain needs to relearn what a real reward feels like. Right now it's confused. It's been trained to associate reward with checking something on a screen. You need to reprogram that association. Here's how. Write down 3 small, specific tasks every morning. Not be productive. 3 specific actions. Write the first paragraph. Send that email. Read for 20 minutes. When you finish one, physically cross it off. Put your pen through it. That physical action releases a small dopamine hit. Tiny, but real, and earned. Do this every day for 2 weeks. You are manually training your brain to associate completion, real completion, with reward. But crossing things off a list is too simple. That's the point. You've been chasing complexity, optimization, the next system, the next tool. But your brain doesn't need a better system. It needs to trust that finishing things feels good. You rebuild that trust one crossed off item at a time. Rule number 4, protect your morning baseline. This one is non-negotiable. The first 60 minutes after you wake up, your brain is in its most receptive state. Dopamine receptors are freshest. The noise of the day hasn't hit yet. What you feed it during this window calibrates your entire nervous system for the next 16 hours. If the first thing your brain processes is 100 pieces of other people's content, news, drama, comparison, outrage, it enters the day in reactive mode. Scattered, anxious, depleted before you've done a single thing. No phone for the first hour. Period. Instead, water, movement, silence, or intentional input. A book. Your own thoughts. A walk. Anything that is yours. Think of it this way. A musician doesn't walk on stage and immediately start playing noise. They tune first. Your morning is your tuning. Everything else is the performance. After the first week, people report something strange. They don't miss the morning scroll anymore. Because what replaced it feels better. Calmer. More like themselves. Storytelling or analogy. Think about a gold mine. In the beginning, every swing of the pickaxe hits something valuable. Rich ore. Easy gold. The mine feels infinite. So they mine faster. More workers. More shifts. More explosions. Extract more. Extract faster. And for a while, it works. The gold flows. Then one day, silence. The tunnels are empty. The mine is exhausted. Not because the gold was never real, but because they took everything without letting the ground recover. Your brain is the mine. Your dopamine system is the gold. And for the last 3 years, you've been running 3 shifts a day. The mine isn't broken. It's exhausted. Give it time to recover. Then mine wisely. Outro and call to action. Okay. Here's the reality. You don't have a discipline problem. You have a depleted reward system that has been hijacked by technology designed by the most sophisticated engineers on the planet. Their entire job was to make you unable to stop. And they won. That's not weakness. That's biology against a billion-dollar machine. But here's what that machine can't do. It cannot make your decisions for you. Every morning, you wake up with a choice. Before the scroll. Before the ping. Before the algorithm shows you what to want next. That moment, that silence before the phone, is yours. It's the last thing they haven't figured out how to take. The 4 rules are simple. 1. Starve the machine for 7 days. 2. Earn slow dopamine first, every morning. 3. Cross off real tasks. Feel real wins. 4. Protect your first hour like your life depends on it. That's the whole plan. No app. No subscription. No course. Just you, making different choices than you made yesterday. But here is the catch. Simple does not mean easy. Your brain will fight you. It will tell you one scroll won't hurt. It will make the list feel pointless. It will make the walk feel like a waste of time. That voice? That's the bankrupt system trying to steal one more coin. Don't give it one. Somewhere in your phone's screen time data is a number that would genuinely horrify you. You already know it's too high. The question is whether that knowledge is enough to finally do something about it. Write bankrupt in the comments if you're starting today. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Today. Because every day you wait is another day the machine runs your life.